how's it going, Pika fans? My name is Belgian Large, and today we start off the interviews with the coaches, the interview slash draft analysis. We figured that it would be more fun to analyze the draft of a certain team with the coach, and that's why I'm here with the love child of Albert Einstein and Bear Grylls, Science Guy Josh, coach of the Middle Earth Magmortar.
I don't even know how to follow that intro, but that is freaking amazing. What's good? Science Guy Josh here. As Belgian said, coach of the Middle Earth Magmortar, your team from the land of Lord of the Rings, that kind of shit, you know.
Yeah,
That's
that was
me.
pretty cool. I like that. I like that one. So, tell us who you are, Science Guy Josh. Introduce yourself. What are your interests? Who is Science Guy Josh?
That is an incredibly difficult question to answer. I guess I'm just some guy from all the way on the other side of the world in a tiny little country called New Zealand. I really enjoy science. Like, I studied science at university for 4.5 years, and I've only just finished. And I also really like Pokemon, funnily enough. That's why I've got a YouTube channel dedicated to Pokemon, all that kind of stuff. Who am I, though? God, that's a hard question. Yeah. I don't even know how to answer that. That's a difficult question, straight off the bat.
And there are only more to follow.
Oh, that's deep, man. All right. Shoot, go for it.
So, do you have any sort of experience in a league format?
No, this is my first time in a competitive league. I've played a lot of Showdown. Like, I put a lot of Showdown matches on my channel, but there's certainly never been any league play where I've had to, like, plan for teams, you know, of 12 or so Pokemon that another coach might have. So no, this is my first time doing anything like this.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's scary because I don't know what to expect because it's mixed tier and it's I don't know, other people who are actually quite good at battling in this format. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, everyone is pretty scary, especially a certain stall team that we have. Yeah. Good lord. But yeah, so you said you had a lot of Showdown matches, and now I'm gonna ask, what tiers do you play? Like, yeah.
So the majority of my experience is in the OU and the UU tiers. So I guess they're kind of the ones that everyone plays. I've had a tiny bit of experience in Little Cup and also in NU. But I would honestly say that the majority of my experience is from, OU, UU. I also did a little bit of Ubers, but that doesn't really help with very much.
It really doesn't. That kind of doesn't count, except for like Greninja, but you didn't draft that one. Speaking about your draft,
yeah,
this is easily, in my opinion, one of the scariest drafts in this league.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez. All right.
Honestly, this is one of the scariest drafts.
Yeah.
Our friend Science Guy Josh here from the Middle Earth Magmortars has drafted a Mega Gardevoir, Kyurem Black, Infernape, Breloom, Vaporeon, Crocodile, Klefki, Tornadus Therian, Drapion, Lantern, and Nidoking.
Well, when you put it like that, nah.
Why? What was your draft? What were your thoughts going into this draft?
So before I went into the draft, there were two Pokemon that I really 100% wanted, and they were my first two picks, and that was Mega Gardevoir and Kyurem Black. So, Mega Gardevoir, I've seen a lot of competitive YouTubers use extremely effectively, and I thought it would just be a really good Pokemon to have as like kind of the staple of the team. Kyurem Black I've used in my OU battles. I made a rain team and I plugged this guy on, and he just destroys souls. Absolutely.
He really does.
He's so versatile, but he's also like, I don't know. it's almost unfair that he's in OU, so I had to have him on the team. The rest of the draft was kind of taking the best Pokemon that were on offer, but also getting Pokemon that had a bit of versatility, Pokemon that you could play different sets with. Whereas I suppose there are a lot of Pokemon, especially in like UU, that kind of fulfill one role. I wanted to get Pokemon that could do kind of more than one thing, except for obvious ones, like Klefki, which is always going to be doing the same kind of stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to get versatility, but power. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it.
Versatility but power. You definitely got that right, because I'm looking at your draft and I see nothing but power. Like Mega Gardevoir, not many things switch in on a Mega Gardevoir's Hyper Voice. Then you got Kieran Black, who is honestly a behemoth of a Pokemon. Infernape, who you could run anything with that thing. You can run doesn't it get Nasty Plot? It gets Nasty Plot, I believe.
It does, yeah. It does.
Nasty Plot special with Overheat. Fucking Grass Knot gets a Hidden Power Ice. You can get it has priority, both fighting stat priority in the form of Mach Punch and Vacuum Wave, if I'm not mistaken. Flare Blitz hurts as well. Then you have Breloom. Breloom is kind of fast, not really, but it can spore things. It can go ahead and run a sub poison heal set. It can run Rock Tomb. It's so dangerous. Breloom, if you let it have if this thing sets up a bulk up, you're basically done. If you don't have a good switch in on that. Then Vaporeon.
Good wall. Can go either way. Special defensive, it
has an amazing HP stat. You can get Scald Burns with it. Then you have Crocodile. I enjoy Crocodile. Crocodile. I play a lot of UU, so.
I see him all the time, and I've never actually really sat down and used him before. And I was like, this is probably, a good time to try him out.
Yeah, most definitely. I really enjoy using Crocodile. Crocodile can be ran it has so many sets. You can it's a form of rocks, which I want to say you only have 2 rock setters, so that's a good thing. I also forgot Infernape can put up rocks as well. It can basically do anything you want to. Crocodile can set up rocks. Earthquake can. Oh my lord! If you don't have a ground resist, and this is Scarf Moxie,
that's what I'm looking at. I don't want to give too many things away to the other coaches, but I suppose some Pokemon are a little bit more obvious what I'll be doing than others. But Crocodile with Scarf and Moxie is I know he's all the way down in UU, but I reckon he puts in work across all tiers. But I mean, this, like I say, first time using him, but I'm pretty excited to have him on the team. Obviously, Knockoff and Pursuit.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Dark Stab, amazing.
Yeah.
Then you got Klefki, which is gonna be an annoying ball to take down. Tornadus Therian, I have nothing to say about that other than good game to anyone who switches in on a superpower or a hurricane, or it can U-turn. You can run a Choice Scarf. You can run it Life Orb. It has Regenerator, so it's annoying.
Broken.
it honestly is. I don't know why we actually had this thing down in OAUB, to be fairly honest.
I was surprised to see it still left there. When I was doing my draft, I was at work, so I brought my laptop to work, and I'm kind of checking on it every kind of 2 minutes and scrolling through to see what's left, and I see Tornadus Therian is still left at, was it pick 10, pick 8, pick 9, something like that. So I was like, no, there's no way I'm letting that thing go. So scooped him up. Scary as hell.
Actually when I was doing my draft, I was like, okay, what I need is a Pokemon that can do stuff, and I was like, okay, I have enough points for an OUB left. That's amazing, So I was looking down at OUB, and I was like, Tornadus Therian. And I only looked up Tornadus, and I was like, and we were in the snake order, Washington Red Shells just had her next pick.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick Tornadus Therian. Please, nobody pick Tornadus Therian. And then you came along. 360 no scope. And yeah, basically, then you got Drapion. I'm not sure why you picked Drapion, other than like fighting, like no Dark Stab, and a counter to fairies.
I don't know why I picked Drapion. Drapion was a bit of a wild card. I kind of looked back on the team. Like, I've got Crocodile there, that's dark. But I was a little bit worried about the psychic weakness of Infernape and Breloom. Because I kind of overlooked type when I was drafting. I was kind of just looking for versatility.
Yeah.
So Drapion is kind of unique. It gets access to like Toxic Spikes, Knockoff, Pursuit. But I was more looking at it for type, and like I suppose my lack of experience in the lower tiers kind of comes back to bite me there. But I'm sure I can make something work with Drapion. It's kind of the odd pick out in my draft, I think. But we'll see what we do.
Drapion can run a multiple of sets, but I'm gonna let you figure that out on your own.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's up to you to play somewhere lower tiers because they're honestly a lot of fun, and I enjoy them. I honestly enjoy RU, UU, and NU more than I do UU. I tend to stay OU. I tend to stay away from OU a lot.
Yeah. There's so many different Pokemon that get run down in those lower tiers, so that does make it fun. I certainly agree with you there.
Lantern is a fun pick.
Yeah,
and it's your only a new Pokemon.
Yeah, I think I actually did ages ago. I made an NU team, and it had Lantern on it, and it was surprisingly good. Like, he gets a good ability. He's got
two good abilities.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. Like, you can either run Water Absorb or Volt Absorb, which is fantastic for countering Switch Initiative. But like, I don't know, there's just something about him that's really good. Like, it's kind of a shame that he's all the way down in NU, you know, like I guess he's slow.
He's slow, and his move pool is quite shy. That's why he's down there. But you have yourself a very good special wall right there.
Yeah,
if I do say so myself.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I kind of went all out at offense in like my first kind of 4 or 5 picks. So, Vaporeon, obviously Lantern, and Klefki were like. I tried to balance it out a little bit, if you know what I mean. Get some walls up there. You also got yourself a pretty cool. Fairy Dragon Steel Core, consisting of Mega Gardevoir, Kyurem Black, and Klefki. Yeah. That's gonna be hard to take down because you have they have like 2 things that are you have literally no switch-ins for them, or you'll have to be somewhat creative, and then you have like Klefki, who's basically an annoying piece of shit. Can set up screens, spikes, can T-wave stuff. Yeah. So I'm honestly quite scared to face you. Yeah, when do we verse? Like quite far down the road, isn't it?
Oh, let me go ahead and check because we're at the handy dandy draft. Let me go ahead and check real quick, Ooh, I'm checking. Where are we at?
I'm surprised I haven't found.
Okay, we're battling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're battling week 6. Yes.
I see you there. All right. Well, that's going to be interesting because, like, I don't know, just looking at your team, like, quite fast, and Latias is kind of a big problem. I feel for my team. I don't know. We'll get to that, but yeah.
We'll get to that.
I look forward to that.
So do I. But this concludes. I think we're kind of sort of done here. So this concludes the interview of SienceGuyJosh, the coach of the Middle Earth Magmortar. His link will be in the description, as well as all of the other coaches, their links to their channels. That wasn't really good English, but I don't care. So, if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, as it is very much appreciated. And if you want to see more content if you want to see more Pika content, feel free to subscribe, as it is honestly very much appreciated. But I have been BXL, and I hope you guys have a most wonderful day.